Jesse, you've had a loss today. We'll get into that a little bit later.
McCoy fires across the middle. An accurate strike to Cosby.
You know what? Look at the wide receiver. He has inside-out pressure, but he still gets his feet turned. Cosby beats him to the inside.
Man, and McCoy's been hit tonight, sacked 3 times. When he's been able to get the ball away, he is accurate. 14 of 16. The guy is 77% passer coming in. There's another completion. This is Collins ducking inside the 30. Boy, hit the deck again.
Just to go back what you just said a second ago, he's completing 77% of his passes. Now, Dante Culpepper set the mark in the college record in 1998, completing 73.8% of his balls. Colt McCoy is going to smash that record this year. He's just so poised, natural thrower.
Boom, that's a rather marginal hit by Von Miller off the edge. He got there a little late. Remember, it was the game here a couple years ago. They gave him the very tasteless nickname Cart McCoy. A late hit, boom, taken off on a cart. Spent 3 hours in the hospital that day. And a very damaging loss as the Aggies rallied to win it late here. Blatant cheap shot. Came back, wasn't able to get the win in College Station a year ago, and has been sharp tonight. Boy, he's taking a pounding.
You know what? I remember that those hits. I know we all do, and I thought that was disgusting for what happened in those plays there, and his mom there and dad. But Colt McCoy is a competitor. He's tough, and he's come out tonight. And those throws that he's making, Jesse, they don't have a tight end here any longer, right?
And those types of hits as a quarterback, that can affect you. And a lot of quarterbacks would let that stuff bother them. But we've talked to him this week, and he was so focused and getting ready for this game. And you're right, Craig. You go back to a lot of these throws he's had to make tonight, he's been staying in the pocket. A lot of pressure in his face.
He had 2 fumbles besides those 4 picks, so a total of 6 turnovers in those 2 games. They asked him, are you okay, when he went to the sidelines, because that was a big blow. Von Miller just kind of cut him in half.
That's one of those where you break open the ammonia tablet.
On first down, pump fake from McCoy, firing into traffic, and it's incomplete. Lobbed it down there, tried to get Malcolm Williams, who gets double coverage.
I mentioned a while ago that you're seeing Collins and Cosby and Shipley on the inside. Remember now, Texas, they had a couple of really promising young tight ends that went down with injuries. So they've replaced all of that completion percentages to tight ends in the middle of the field with their slot receivers.
Yeah, Greg Smith is a good blocking tight end, but not really a threat to catch a pass. Just 2 catches all year. McCoy looks in the flat to Obaniah. Not able to really get the blocks he needs, and Alton Dixon drives him out. So 27 seconds in this first half. Texas is within field goal range to add to this lead. Did he take a shot in the end zone here?
No, I don't think so. 2 timeouts left. No, you don't. You can be methodical.
No, it's third down, though. It's third down. You take it. You try to take a shot downfield.
Well, not to the end zone.
You've already missed 1 field goal, though. You got that in your mind.
McCoy steps up, tries to scamper, staying alive, fires late. Now it's complete to Obaniah, who dances out at the 9. Almost across the line of scrimmage, pulled up at the last second. 18-yard gain.
We've said it all year. The quarterbacks who can throw on rhythm are really good. Then the ones who can extend a play are outstanding, and the ones who create plays at the end are awesome. That's what he did there.
And that just becomes sandlot football, but a great job of Colt McCoy showing you the athleticism and the awareness to find his targets on the scramble.
It's first and goal in these situations. They've been in there 28 times, 27 touchdowns on first and goal. Again, McCoy, pump fake. Breaking free, fires, end zone, touchdown! Juan Cosby. He's taken a pounding, but he has delivered some great throws tonight.
You know what? Here's, again, the results of having the ability to run the football. Somebody's got to come up. Only 2 receivers in the route. What athletic ability to throw that ball that hard across his body.
But a great job also by Juan Cosby to work for his quarterback and get open in the end zone.
Hunter Lawrence. The line drive conversion. So the Aggies had a chance to get momentum, settled for 3. Texas marches 78 yards in 9 plays. And with 12 seconds to go in the half, 21-3. That's why I think, not to second guess, look, you're an underdog here. You don't have the best players. It's a long shot you're going to win this game. When you have a chance at 4th and 1, you kick a field goal. To me, you're right. That shifts momentum immediately back to Texas, and they seized it and ran with it.
Especially when you got the Heisman candidate over there, Colt McCoy. It's not his first rodeo. The guy takes his team down the field, 9 plays, 78 yards.
Well, there was no evidence before that even of this defense stopping Texas. They had driven the football field the entire first half leading up to that drive. Missed the field goal when they got down there, but again, they're averaging 43.5 points. You have to expect Colt McCoy on national TV tonight with the Big 12 on the line, potentially the national championship on the line, the Heisman on the line. These guys are going to move the football and try to score points.
We'll talk more about that Heisman race as one of the subplots in the second half. Sam Bradford considered a Heisman frontrunner, and pretty good reason. He's having an unbelievable season for Oklahoma. He is a great player. He could be a Heisman finalist and be honorable mention in your own conference at quarterback. This is Cyrus Gray waiting for his blocks to develop, and he'll be dropped at the 23 as the seconds tick away in this first half.
Yeah, that is interesting when you pose that question there. Colt McCoy, having the showcase, national showcase tonight, and has responded with his legs and with his arm. His legs tonight are really putting a ton of pressure on the Aggies defense, which has resulted in some nice passing plays. But what he's doing tonight, and that question Fowler just posed to us, Jesse, how about that? Who's going to be the all Big 12 quarterbacks?
That's unbelievable. You look at Graham Harrell, Sam Bradford, Chase Daniel, Colt McCoy, Zach Robinson. Yeah. The list goes on and on and on. And guys like Joe Gantz and Josh Freeman, those guys aren't bad quarterbacks either.
Hey, they're ballers. They're good. You put them at LSU, and LSU doesn't have 3 losses.
Some tempers at the end of the half. Players have to be separated. McCoy and the Horns trot off with a 21-3 lead, giving up just 75 yards in that first half, and 54 came on the swing pass to Goodson. So pretty dominant defensively, and a good showcase from McCoy, who's run for a touchdown and thrown for 2. And Aaron is with Matt Brown.
Well, Coach, I guess that last drive proves if Colt McCoy is okay or not. How does he continue to get pounded and then deliver like that?
Well, Colt's a great player, and he's very tough, Aaron, and he's driven, and he's passionate about football, and he just loves to play.
The Aggies are taking some shots. They're getting a hold of him. Is there any sort of what adjustment do you make maybe to prevent some of those hits he's taken?
Well, we've been out here for 20 minutes, so hopefully they'll get tired and we can block a little better. We haven't blocked very well up front, and give them credit. They're playing really hard. We've played great defense. They had the one long screen. It's all they've gotten. They got 3 points out of that, and we missed a field goal, or we'd be 24-0 where we thought we should be.
All right, Mac, thank you.
All right, so stay tuned. Whether this will be enough style points for the posters, we don't know. But it's pretty dominant in the first half. Reese and the gang for the Pontiac Performance Halftime Report now.
This is ESPN Rivalry Week, presented by Samsung Mobile.
Well, my favorite thing about being a quarterback at the University of Texas is, I've dreamed about it my whole life.
McCoy keeps it. Colt McCoy. Touchdown. Bring late pressure. McCoy fires complete over the middle. Darting to the end zone. Touchdown.
Now, I'm kind of living a dream, and it's awesome. I want to make the most of it.
Now, it was a nightmare for Colt McCoy the first couple of games against the Aggies, but very sharp tonight. 18 of 21, 177 yards passing. He's also run for a touchdown. Chris Fowler back with Craig James and Jesse Palmer. Aaron Andrews down on the field. Once again, our Thanksgiving traditional rivalry game here. And, the Aggies came in big underdogs, knowing they needed something special. A big effort to hang around, and I'm not sure they're hanging around.
No, you know what, they're not. I mean, Texas is dominating this football game in all phases except for the scoreboard. So it'd be interesting to see what they said in the locker room about the style points, because the whispering was going on between the players.
Well, and Colt McCoy's been sensational so far. He's 18 of 21 in this game. He's thrown 2 touchdowns. He's run for a touchdown, but he's been magic on third down. He's 6 for 6. He's been able to keep drives alive.
Justin Tucker for the Longhorns boots it away. The Aggies will start from their 20. Home Depot coaching adjustments.
Yeah, you may have to stay up late at night at Home Depot for this adjustment, but somehow A&M has to stop Texas on third down. They're 9 of 11 on third down. That's a high percentage. So somewhere along the way, you're going to have to make a big play on third down at A&M.
Well, defensively for A&M, whether you're bringing 4 guys or you're going to bring 8 guys, you have to find a way to keep Colt McCoy in the pocket. He has killed A&M tonight once he's gotten outside, whether it's been running or throwing the football down the field for big plays.
Tried all kinds of blitzes, hit him a lot. It's McGee still at quarterback. Pitches it to Goodson. And he's hit for a loss. Sergio Kindle got him. Samsung Mobile presenting our first half stats. 2 first downs for the Aggies. They ran 18 plays. They gained 54 of the 74 in that one swing pass to Goodson.
And you know what? When you circle that, Jesse, Mike Goodson has to run past Texas' arms. You can't jump around UT's defense. They're too fast.
Well, we talked to Nolan Cromwell again, the offensive coordinator. He said they were going to try to set the edge on the outside. I don't know if he anticipated how fast this Texas defense is.
2nd and 14, McGee delivers low. Catch made by Terrence McCoy, his first of the night. Aaron, what was Coach Sherman's take on the first half?
Well, I wanted to ask him about that 4th and 1, why he kicked the field goal instead of going for it. He said he felt kicking the field goal was the best way to get some points at this point with his offense. As you guys can see, Stephen McGee starting the second half. Coach Sherman saying he feels like Stephen is moving the ball a little better. They want to try to go with him as long as they can. And guys, good news, maybe the only good news for the Aggies defense, Jordan Pugh back. X-rays negative on a bruised left rib.
Aaron, thanks. I guess it's relative terms. McGee versus Johnson moving the ball. It's McGee escaping here. Flips a short pass and a first down. Keandre Smith still running into Texas territory. It was McGee's turn to flirt with that line of scrimmage before getting rid of the ball.
And I think, you know what, Jesse, the reason that he pulls up and throws this football is McGee knows that his shoulder's bad. He wants nothing to do with contact down the field and the way his receiver worked and got up the field for him.
Well, and Texas was playing a man defense, which means players' backs were to the quarterback. But you see the block by Jamie McCoy, the tight end, peeling back and allowing more room. Stephen McGee getting fired up. Look at him getting players' faces.
Yeah, it was taunting Blake Gideon, the freshman who got lit up for a long time.
Yeah, true freshman. He'll have his eyeballs looking better the next time.
Let's play action on first down. McGee pressured and tried to find it to Lane. I don't know if I'd be doing too much taunting of this Texas defense after the way they've dominated you in the first half, Stephen.
I don't know if I'd be throwing those kind of footballs right there either. You're scrambling around, trying to throw balls out late on the perimeter like that. There are a lot of DBs from Texas lurking, looking at him with those eyes. He keeps flirting with that. He's going to get picked six.
But I agree with the passing. You got negative rushing yards, square peg, round hole. Sometimes it's not happening. You got to throw the football.
And they threw for 362 in that win in College Station a year ago against Texas. McGee keeps it. Steps up and fires off short. This is Tannehill breaking free, and Ryan Tannehill, the freshman, inside the 30. Good look at opening drive in the second half for Texas A&M.
Beasley misses the tackle in the open field, but here's what I like about Ryan Tannehill. The former quarterback still wants to be a quarterback in the future. They've moved him around. Look at McGee step up under control.
Well, we asked Nolan Cromwell about Tannehill. He said, look, bottom line, he's one of our 2 or 3 best athletes. And for a big guy standing 6'4", he's got unbelievable quicks. But you see Stephen McGee here doing a great job just moving around, keeping the play alive and spitting the football out.
This is Goodson in motion. Sets up to the left of McGee, and he gets the ball on the screen. That was the lone productive play for the Aggies in the first half. Picks up 5 here.
Well, I like the play call here for Texas A&M. Just getting Mike Goodson, one of your fastest players again, out on the perimeter. It's all jumbled up inside, and you're getting blown up at the point of attack by Texas' D-line. Spit it outside where there's room to run.
Don't you sense, watching McGee right now, though, that he's settled in and he stopped thinking about his body and his shoulder, and he's seeing the game right now?
This is Goodson behind Jaworski Lane, but he's stoned. McElroy met him at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 6.
You know, this play here, I know I didn't ask for the replay on the deal, but you can clearly see there from behind, Goodson has to run past him. There was a running there opportunity. He's got to trust his speed running past these arm tackles.
I hope they don't consider a field goal attempt if they don't get this first down. You'd have to believe, 2 plays to